Hi, this is Mark, your Madison Cork Dork, and we got ourselves an unboxing. That's right. So a couple of weeks ago, I bet on some Zinfandel from the Zinfandel's Advocates and Producers, also known as ZAP, affectionately. Um, so I had the winning bid on what was called the Lovely Lodi Pack. So I'm gonna do a little bit of unboxing to show you what all comes in the lovely Lodi pack. Now, Courtney and I are massive Zinfandel fans, so this is going to be put to much joy, if you will, in our souls. Now, I would also like to add that this situation was actually quite of a mess, in that the original wines that were shipped to me were the wrong ones, and not only were they the wrong ones, they were actually rather good. So I was left with a moral decision to make, and I'd say I made the virtuous one, because the wines that were originally given to me were bid on at a much higher value, say, I don't know, $170 higher of a bid than mine, and thus also intrinsically had a much higher value than the wines that I am currently unboxing. So I made the right ethical move. Now, again, classifying here that this is the lovely Lodi pack. The paper was correct the first time. The products were wrong. Hopefully, this will have been done correctly. And boy, Zap had a fun time trying to right this mistake. So, here we are. First up, we have Michael David Lust. Zinfandel, the Lodi Appellation 2016. Very much looking forward. Michael David does all sorts of fun stuff. Ooh, check this out. What it says on the back. I long for a wine from the ripest of vines. My need is the greed I cannot confine. I burn with desire, a passionate fire. My urge is the plunge that will not expire. I cover and crave, ensnare as a slave. My yearn is the burn, unlocking the cage. I hunger for trust, my craving a must. My sin is the zin, enslaving my lust. And this was written by a gentleman whose name is Kevin Phillips. I think I definitely agree. I totally agree. My sin is the zin, enslaving my lust. I think Courtney would also be in agreement with that comment. Alright, so next up from Lodi, this is Marion's Vineyard St. Amant. Old Vine Zin. I think most of these are Old Vine. So, the mother of all Zins, Mariana's Vineyard, is an 8.3 acre vineyard planted in 1901 that is aptly named after grower Jerry Fry's mother. The century-old rooted vines consistently deliver a flavor-packed crop that produces one mother of a wine. In the winery, no steps are spared to capture the magic of this old gnarled vineyard, delivering a delicious, mouth-watering zin that's made to be enjoyed. When you have actually wines that are the vines that are actually over 100 years old, I would probably want to call them ancient vines myself, but that's just my philosophy on branding. So on to bottle number 3 of 6. What we have here is an interesting Burgundian style bottle for Zinfandel. This is by Oak Farm Vineyards, 2017 Zinfandel. Actually, no. Oak Farm, I guess. The broader is Hohenreiter Vineyard. Again, Lodi, California. Nothing on the back of this wine that is of anything, but the embossing on it is just amazing. Check this out. Amazing. Did I even do a good view of the last one? Here's a good view of the last one, in case I didn't get one already. Yeah, these unboxing videos, I tell ya. This is the first time I've done one. So I'm not exactly a pro. Harney Lane Lodi, Zinfandel, Scottsdale Vineyard. That's a nice little thing they got going on there. Look at that. That's kind of cool. By the way, the white stuff is the styrofoam. If you see little white things on my hands or the bottles, that's what that is. 2017 Harney Lane. Welcome to a new tradition. Love, laughter, family, wine. Really wouldn't call that a new tradition. I've been doing that for a while. But, nevertheless, very much looking forward to that. This one is by McKay Cellars. This is Faith Lot 13 Vineyard. And this is another Old Vine Zin. This is 2013. So, as elegant vintage of Zinfandel from the estate vineyard, Lot 13, that was planted in 1915. Holy cow. This old vine estate grown Zinfandel is exhilarating and shows characteristics of racy red fruit, with upfront notes of raspberry, red cherry, and candy fruit across the palate. A bright perfumed nose with a mixture of lavender, cherry blossom, and watermelon. Bolstered by fine, tight-knit tannins, this is a Zinfandel showing a red, sleek style grown on the east side of the Makulemne AVA. The lighting just totally went out on me. That's kind of embarrassing in the middle of a video. My stagehand Courtney is actually saving the day. You're a stagehand now, sweetie.
Go away.
Go away, she says. Alright, so the last one. Here, again, the lovely Lodi pack. Mettler Family Vineyards, Old Vine Zin from Lodi. This is the 2016 Epicenter. Now, in case you know, the Epicenter. Epicenter / focal point, the very center. At Mettler Family Vineyards, we strive to produce a wine of both exceptional quality and consistency. Farming wine grapes in Lodi for 6 generations, we are committed to caring for the land with reverence and integrity. Many of our vineyards are farmed organically and sustainably because we feel it is important to give back to the land to keep it viable for many generations to come. Why did I say clum? Many generations to come. Please enjoy responsibly, which means you will need to share this bottle even though you may not want to. Darn it. I'm going to have to share this with my stagehand, Courtney. Certified green. Yes. You know it's certified green when it says so on the label. For people that are concerned about that, and there are quite a few, there is a movement. Whether or not that's going to completely gain traction is yet to be seen. I have not decided to make purchasing decisions based on whether or not a wine vineyard is managed green and sustainably, but there you have it. So we got 6 fantastic bottles of Zinfandel auctioned from Zinfandel Advocates and Producers. Very much looking forward to the next auction. Maybe there will be some more negotiations between Courtney and I. As a result, I have a few months that I'm not actually going to be purchasing any wines because, well, when you spend a lot of money on wine, there's a bit of negotiation involved. You know, my father once said that Henry Clay is a model in that compromise is very important in a marriage, he told me. I don't know everything about Henry Clay's political stances, but I do know that he was a compromiser. So there's a little fun tidbit on marriage right there. Anyways, this is Mark, your Madison Cork Dork. Join me on Instagrams. Wow. This is why doing live videos is really weird. Well, this isn't live, recorded. Um, Non-scripted. Anyways, join me on Instagram, 6 o'clock on Sundays, 6 Central. You can see Courtney and I analyze these wines and get a little weird with each other and have a pairing. And also follow me on Vivino Wine app. That's Vivino at Madison Cork Dork. And yeah, that's also my Instagram handle as well, Madison Cork Dork. Until next time, drink responsibly.